Alright guys, welcome back to another video. A lot of you have been asking, where the heck has our buddy Ted Miller been all fall? He hasn't been on the channel very much, and there has been a big reason why he hasn't been on the channel. You're going to find out what that reason is in today's video. But first, we have a huge announcement to make. We are giving away a hunt with one of our subscribers next fall, 2021. Whoever wins this giveaway will win a hunt with us here at THP. You're going to be able to pick between, I think it's 5 different states, and either an early season archery hunt with us or a gun hunt during the rut with us. There's a bunch of different ways that you can sign up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, hit the subscribe button, then go to the link down in the description below and head over to the landing page where you can learn all the information about this giveaway. Vortex and Onyx are helping us out with it. Vortex is going to give the winner a complete optics package for whatever hunt they choose, you know, whether it's a bow hunt or a gun hunt, those optics will vary. And Onyx is going to give the winner an elite membership if they're not already an elite member of Onyx. Also, if you are a member of Onyx, you get 4 additional entries into the giveaway. If you're not already a member, use the code THP at checkout, save you 20%, and it'll get you some additional entries in the giveaway. But if you're not, there's other ways that you can sign up too. I don't have all the information with me. You guys just need to go down in the description, click on the link, go learn about it, and sign up for this giveaway. We're stoked about it. We're going to film it for the channel next fall and take one of you guys hunting with us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. But I got to get to scouting, and you guys got to go watch Ted Miller. This is crazy.
Well, just a little update on how things are going this year. I'm actually hunting a buck that I'm going to call the shed dog buck. Just on the count of last year, if you'll remember, we kind of did a little spoof of Zach there with the long blonde hair and the shed dog. Shed dog, he's been watching too many Zach videos, I guess. Growing his hair long, running wild. And he took a run at it and run it up over the hill there, had a good time. Anyway, that buck survived the EHD that year and was in the area last fall, but I didn't see a lot of him. What trail cameras, pictures I got of him, he ended up breaking a couple of main points on one side. Then he was real impressive looking then, and he just kind of fell off the radar there last year. But this year, I'm 99% sure it's the same buck, showed up on the same spot this summer. The buck this year has put on a bunch of inches, and but anyway, he was a little less daylight active this summer. I actually got one trail cam video of him with a comet in the background. I think that comet's name was Eloise or something like that, but it was visible here in Iowa. Pretty cool getting him with the comet in the background too. The buck is right in the same spot this fall as he is in the summer, same as last year. And I actually put up a horizontal rub there before I went to Wyoming there. That would have been about the 1st of October. And he was actually on that horizontal rub a couple of times while I was gone. 1st of October time frame there sometime. 2 trail cam videos of him, and then I've got a horizontal rub set up on the other side of that little patch of timber. So he's right in the area, and I actually got some really good video of him. Big hayfield there where he comes out quite a bit, and I was over there watching the hayfield one evening. You can see there he come following a doe. I was just along a fence row there and just trying to see him and video him, and he come following a doe right in front of me there about 50 yards. Got some really good video of him. See how big he is there. So what I decided to do is hunt early muzzleloader season this year, just on account of maybe catching him on that ridge. And I've been able to hunt 3 or 4 times there early muzzleloader season, and I've saw him 2 or 3 different times real good. I've had a decoy set up, and he hasn't actually seen the decoy yet, but a couple other really nice 8-pointers worked the decoy. I was kind of set up a little bit too far away from where the shed dog buck had been coming out, so a couple of times that he's come out there, he's just too far down that ridge to see the decoy. So what I've done, I'm putting up a ground blind closer to where I think he'll come out and see the decoy. There's a bunch of big round bales of hay in that on that open ridge in the hayfield there, so that I'm just putting the ground blind out in amongst the big round bales of hay, hoping it'll blend in. And with the decoy set up there, hopefully he'll be distracted by the decoy. He pops out there and gets close. I mean, he'll be within 100 yards. That's a good muzzleloader range. But he's pretty much going to have to be the target buck. He developed into a pretty nice buck this year. Hopefully, the shed dog buck makes a mistake. Well, you can kind of see the little ground blind set up here. This is the same place, of course, where he showed up a couple times. We're just a little closer. We got a northwest wind finally, so the wind's kind of quartering down over the hill away from the setup, and we're probably 100 yards closer. We were setting up back behind us in an old shed over here, which this is a little, that was just a little too far. If he pops up on that ridge, he'll be within range pretty quick. Hopefully we can, if we see him, he'll posture to the decoy. You know, if he does that tonight, he might be in trouble. So. Somebody's decided to make it target practice day, I guess, back behind us here. So hopefully they'll be out of ammo in a couple hours. It's time for the deer to shoot. So I guess they gotta shoot off their Tannerite too. So anyway, after watching that footage there, you probably wonder how that shed dog buck got out of here without being shot. I was kind of wondering the same thing after I watched the footage there. It just a little bit. Oh, we had that 8-pointer in here about a half hour before that. Really good light on him, and then about 10 minutes before the big buck showed up, a couple of smaller 8-pointers were up there by the decoy and had real good light for them. But of course 10 minutes later, you know, when it's sunset, it makes quite a bit of difference. And had the camera on him, it was just dark footage. I finally decided, well, I'll probably go ahead and shoot him. Well, by that time, instead of him walking up to the decoy and cross in front of me, he turned and started walking directly away. He kind of stopped there once and kind of gave me a quarter and a pretty good quartering away shot. Clicked the safety off and was on him, just about ready to pull the trigger, and he started walking away again, and then he got a little far out there, and I guess we'll have to blame that one on the cameraman. I guess I need to brush up my skills there, I guess. But anyway, back in, I've got a couple more nights here. Didn't act like we spooked anything there last night. Deal with it. Hopefully if he pops out on this side of the ridge where he's supposed to, he'll be in range before he wins us. But anyway, we'll sit back here and see what shows up today. But it's a good spot, and should be a good evening if the target shooters go home, I guess. Well, that was a pretty good 8-pointer. I think it was the same 8-pointer that was here last night there, but he's here about an hour or so earlier tonight, so maybe that's a good sign. Pretty cool. I thought he might knock over the decoy, but he backed out or whatever. Pretty cool footage though. Oh, I don't know about that one. The shed dog buck decided he's going to run over the decoy, I guess. Huh? Don't ever let anybody tell you the gooch leg shake isn't a real thing. Mine was going pretty good there. It sounded like a good hit. He went on over the hill there. That was cool. Lucky he stopped. I thought he was going to keep going, but oh, it's a big buck. I don't know what to say, I guess. Hopefully we get him, but it sounded like it hit him. There's so much smoke come out of the muzzleloader when I shot. Of course, it couldn't tell, but he kind of went down over the hill there. About 5 o'clock, we'll give him a little bit here and go try to find him, I guess. But it's exciting stuff. Yeah, I would even bent my decoy stand. He wasn't messing around when he probably knocked the decoy a good 10 feet anyway. We'll walk over here and just see if we can see any blood. Don't want us to get dark on us here. Hopefully I hit him. Well, I've been looking for like a half hour out here in this bean field and I can't find a speck of blood. And I kind of walked over here a little further And I think I can see his scuff marks where he come down through the bean field here. I was just maybe wasn't looking in the right spot. I don't know whether you can see that, but there is a speck of blood there. Oh God, I thought I might have missed him completely. Yeah, there's a little more blood here. It almost looks like he stopped right here. Oh, shoot. I think I see a white belly over here, folks. Oh, that's really, God, I couldn't find any blood. I was just looking in the wrong spot. Cut a little further this way than I thought I did. I guess I hit him after all, but I hate that feeling where you don't know. Well, folks, you're seeing him for the first time close up, just like me, so make him rack on him. Well, I think a lot of points. Well, I don't know what to say. It's always a little sad when you kill a deer like that. But I try not to get too attached to him. After the jawbreaker buck there a few years ago, kind of got attached to him, and it was heartbreaking to find him dead. But this buck very well. I noticed one of the comments there on the social media was jawbreaker back from the dead when they saw a trail cam picture of this buck there this summer, and that could very well be true. He's right in the same area, same genetics, I'm sure, is floating around here. So you just embrace a moment, because bucks like this, you know, they don't come around too often, and I'm really appreciative of the place I got to hunt, and it's just a lifelong passion, and still burns in me a little. So I'll go get my son, and good times. What do you think?
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
He's a monster. I have to say, that's your biggest.
It's kind of narrow spread, but man, he makes up for it with times or whatever. 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'd say 21 points. After I shot him, I felt like I made a good shot, but I was looking about 40 yards off his track and couldn't find any blood, and I was getting awful nervous, kind of getting that sick to the stomach feeling, and I finally just walked a little bit the other way, and I could see his scuff marks going down through the bean stubble there, and he was just made it to the edge here. But I think I'd perfectly double lunged him there, but pretty cool. The shed dog buck. I have to get a couple of pictures of the shed dog with it. But, ready?